but we'll manage without Jeremy unless he connects here shortly. Yesterday morning, we had a call with you guys, right? And with Dimitri. It was really exciting when I heard the news, and I want to right away jump into it and go into it. So if I'm not sure, Grigori, if you want to start it, or Dimitri, you want to give us updates on all the developments. Gregory, let's do that. And we'll try to connect with Jeremy here, see if he can join shortly here.
All right. Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here, and thank you, Edward. Thank you, Edward, for jumping on this call. That's that quick. Indeed, we have big news, and we have a lot to share. Um, and I think we should start from the very beginning, and it's all started with Atla. So let's start and speak a little bit, couple of minutes about what's happening with Atla tokens and with blockchain sports. I think the most uh, visible, the most noticeable things that are happening with Atla tokens, all of you have seen them. It's all about the rates on the exchanges. It's all about the prices, and we are growing significantly growing. The obvious question is why, and on my opinion, the best part is blockchain sports arena because we have announced that we are adding new sports to the blockchain sports arena. All this time we were focused only on the soccer, only on the football, but working with the United States markets, it's impossible not to add some sports that are really popular in the states, and so we have announced that we are adding American football and we are adding basketball in that. This rocked everything that were happening with blockchain sports arena. This is the hugest market in all of the terms, because blockchain sports arena is in the middle of transformation to something even bigger that it used to be. This is becoming the social media platform for all the sports, for all the sports fans. It doesn't matter which sports you prefer, and that gives us um, absolutely phenomenal opportunities in terms of advertisements area. Right, a lot of brands. There are dozens of different brands, hundreds of different brands who are paying billions to, I don't know, the Super Bowl or NBA finals to advertise there because they need the sports audience. And adding new sports and developing blockchain sports arena as the social media for all the sports in the world, we are creating absolutely unique advertisement area for all the brands. And markets understands that, and market reacts to that with significant increase in prices. And this is one of the best things that are happening. And of course, to manage that, to manage the token, to manage the price, to continue growing, we need to add more and more listings, new listings. And in the past months, wonderful exchanges have listed us, and we are no longer only on the MixC. We are also on Weeks Exchange, on Bitmart Exchange, and CoinZoom exchanges. And so right now we have four of them. This is what everybody were asking for. This is what everybody were talking about. When will the next listings happen? When was the next exchanges? Guys, we are moving in that direction, and this is huge steps for all of us. Um, Speaking in simple terms and summing up everything that is happening with blockchain sports arena and blockchain sports ecosystem, I want to spend 2 minutes to explain you why this is that important for everybody. Uh, Once again, blockchain sports arena is transforming to the social media for all the sports fans in the world, and we are solving problems of all the participants in this situation. And there are three parties, right? The first parties are sports fans. The second parties are the sports clubs, and the third parties are the brands that needs the audience around the sports. And solving all these issues and giving all the sports fans the opportunity to showcase their love and support to the club. On the other hand, we are giving the opportunities to the sports club to raise some funds, to gain even more attention, to advertise themselves, to grow their audience. And on the third corner of the triangle, we are giving an opportunity to all the brands in the world to get motivated and dedicated traffic as an advertisement traffic to their brands, solving all these problems in one triangle inside the blockchain sports arena. We are conquering almost all the sports markets. We are becoming the solution for everybody who are involved in sports. And why is it that important for you as an early supporters? Obviously, because all the transactions, all the interactions, all the everything inside blockchain sports arena will be happening with the help of Atla tokens. All the rewards, all the donations, all the rewards for all the tasks in the leaderboard. We've been talking about leaderboards, I don't know, hundreds of times, right? So you know all the mechanics inside, all the mechanics and everything that is happening and will be happening even more inside blockchain sports arena will be happening with the help of Atlanta blockchain and Atla tokens. And we are talking about billions. So this exactly how we are creating unbelievable demand for the token that the bigger part of you are holding. This is what about blockchain sports arena and that. The biggest news are, of course, the charts, of course, the price, adding new sports, and of course, new listings. Um, Moving on, speaking about the technology part that was asking about, we are moving slightly to the Jiggle project. And here is the biggest news that we have to share. We have developed our own LLM, and based on all the tests that we have done, we are surpassing everybody on the market, literally. We have surpassed the major players. What does it mean and how it works? We have created our own LLM that is working with all the parts
Can you
that are
can you repeat? You guys create your own what?
LLM. This is our own model
Correct.
that is working with generating different parts of everything happening in Jiggle. So we've been working, and you've heard about them. There are like four different machine learning models for four different parts, and I'm speaking about Orphea, Promethea, Thea, and Persea. Um, and our models have surpassed with all the tests. Our model have surpassed all all the competitors, everybody on the markets.
Are we
Um,
allowed, sorry for interrupting again. Are we allowed to name them? Yesterday, I was
yeah,
very,
of
very
course.
pleasantly surprised in a good way when I heard the news. I go like, "This is the news we need to start with. This is the news.
Yeah,
We're missing Jeremy. We're missing that charismatic, deep, strong voice with excitement talking about this app because this is what got me the very first exciting to launch Jiggle because just seeing the vision and now we're so much ahead in development and let's cover like how much in the last 2 or 3 months or even in the last month how much funds has been spent in this development specifically in Jiggle and what you guys tested between which companies you tested by quality and this is our own we hold the IP on all this technology so I don't know who if you covering this or Dimitri but let's
I think I will be covering all
go ahead.
amazing part, and then
Yeah,
leave the boring part of the
I just
IPs
want
and
to hear
stuff to
some
make sure.
excitement because
Yeah,
it's
okay, of
yeah.
course. That's not the problem. I got some excited in me also. Speaking about the music part and speaking about the names, we have surpassed Suno version 5.5. This is the latest version of Suno, and we have surpassed their results of the test in terms of the voice in the track. So we are making voice cloning better than everybody on the market. We are number one officially, almost officially. We have passed those tests, and we have done that better than Suno 5.5. This is the names that's
And this is our AI. This is not right.
exactly.
We
This
hope.
is our artificial intelligence. We own all the intellectual properties on the tracks, on the AI itself. We own everything because this is our development. I think, and we think. Um, that in I think 1 month or 2 months we will be also the fastest. We will create the voice cloning tracks 10 times faster than the best players on the market. I'm speaking about the Kits AI. We are doing that 10 times better, and I think in a month or 2 months, in that perspective, we will we will be officially surpassing them 10 times. This is truly something unbelievable, something amazing, because we have developed that from scratch. We have done that by ourselves. We own all of that. We own all the IPs. We own all the technology, and our technology, your technology, because you're the part of that. Our technology is surpassing the best and the biggest players on the market. Um, and it's not only about the voice cloning. Our model, our AI, is doing, for example, the text for the song better than all other AIs in the world, better than ChatGPT, better than Suno itself. We have trained and learned our AI to do that even better in terms
When
of the
you
text.
yeah, sorry again for interrupting. When you say better, why do you like? How do you compare? Is there some kind of test? Is there some proof? Is there evidence? Why are we better? I mean, anyone can say we're better, but in reality,
Yeah,
what?
of course, of course.
Yeah,
There are dozens of open source tools to test different artificial intelligence platforms and different machine learning models. There are different open public tests, and we are going through all of them. To be honest, I don't remember all the names by my head because I'm not the technical guy who runs them. But there are dozens of different tests that all LLMs and AIs can pass and get their results. And for the public companies like Suno, like Kets, their results are public as well. And so we can compare our results to the open results of those platforms, and our results are better. I am sure that as soon as we will be public as an app, as a as an ecosystem, we will public our results as well. So here are the news that we are sharing with our closest community, and of course we're not doing that because this is not the public announcement. That we want to, I don't know, make everybody on the market angry. But with our closest community, we can share, and I think we will.
okay. Well, let me jump in again. So the most the most what excites me about Jiggle at the very beginning, and I wanted to cover this, uh, the simplicity of a simple app where you push the button, you tell with your own voice what you're thinking about the song, what you wanted, and we'll clone your voice, lip syncing, video, um, and also social media all on one platform. Yesterday when we spoke about, you guys talked about it's not just the social media. This is like take TikTok, Instagram, Telegram, all put together. Can you cover that part? If there's some technical things, Dmitry, if you want to jump in, and or Sergey, if you I think Sergey is going to jump in maybe on financial things or something. But on the technical side, Dimitri, if you want to jump in, unmute and interrupt me or
Sure,
Gregory. And
sure, with pleasure. So yeah, the idea was to build a whole economic system in one. So not only the IP is created, it is automatically registered. So the song becomes an asset that is tradable, that can be monetized. And at the same time, the platform is the distribution platform. And it allows to share to other social media and so on. So to create own, I would say, social following that will help monetizing that particular type of content. And there's always opportunity to get signed. I mean, those who create something interesting, imagine if a movie director approaches and says, I love your track, can I use it in my movie? That's it. That's a gold mine. You know, you hit that. You immediately sign with them, and you get paid for the next 20 years, the royalties from that movie or whatever. So we already have the full framework, full legal framework, how to help monetize that. So if somebody gets a serious offer from somebody serious, the platform has the answer. We have Mr. Don Perry, who worked and still is on the board of the biggest law firm that manages and deals with rights to music. So he would immediately connect us to the full power of that company to be able to properly draft the agreements, to make sure we track that the royalties are owed and collected uh, uh, promptly, and so on and so on. So that becomes a whole business affair. On top of that, Jiggle is an enormous launchpad for products, and therefore monetization also comes from ad-driven revenues, which we will be able to run from the moment we collect a critical mass of users, like monthly active users or daily active users. The moment we get enough critical mass, immediately we'll be connecting that part. And the fact that we have the payment system attached to the Jiggle token makes us a cross-border compatible for moving uh, tokens across to be able to cover for certain uh, like to make donations to cover for the ads, for to pay for promotions and so on. So that becomes another revenue stream, and it's a big stream. In fact, I'll tell you this: Facebook was toying with an opportunity to open their own crypto, only because they weren't designed for that from the ground up, and at a time, US didn't have the right legal structure there. They couldn't. And I think they would not be able to until probably the BlackRocks of this world become fully tokenized, digitized, whatever. So you understand we have so much advantage in terms of being a first mover, uh, and we're going to be much bigger by the time they will be allowed even to introduce a token. Imagine we'll have that already embedded, fully working. So catching up with that is not easy at all.
yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get some offers from them, but
I can
I'm not
tell you we
looking.
will. We
Yeah,
definitely
but
will.
that's not our goal, right? Our goal is actually completely different.
Of course, when
Yeah,
somebody wants to buy you, that means that you're better.
yeah. Um, all right. Now, do you have a time frame? I know it's hard to give, especially in this kind of projects, a time frame, but time frame for when the app is going to be available publicly, when it's going to be launched and people are going to start able to use it.
Second quarter of 2026, so it means June latest. Um, yeah, that's the time frames. But I wanted to add a couple more things to what Dmitry has said and what you were asking, because you asked about the comparison of all the technologies, and that's exactly how Jiggle is developing right now. Because Jiggle is transforming also. It becomes the combination of all the best from all the social medias. That's what we did. Of course, the core of all the Jiggle app is the music, is the AI generation of music and videos and lip sync videos and stuff. But we have understood why wouldn't we give the opportunity to everybody to communicate, for example, inside the Jiggle app. I want to share some music. I don't want to let people go from our ecosystem. I want to grow the number of users in our ecosystem. So why wouldn't we give the functionality, for example, from the Snapchat, from Telegram, from Instagram, from YouTube Shorts, from all the social media? So we basically took all the best from all the social medias that are existing in the world right now, combined them, put them on top of the AI layer that we already have, and have built Jiggle. That's why taking that huge amount of time to build. Besides that, speaking about the technology, I was sharing some news and excitement about the how we have built our own AI and what is happening right now. Of course, to build an AI is the first part. Then you have to train it. You have to make it learn. And one more really interesting thing, we have collected one of the biggest data sets of the short videos in the world inside the Jiggle. Why is it cool? Because this is the fundamental for the leadership in all the models. Because we are training our AI on the biggest data set of the short videos in the world, one of the biggest in the world. And that allows us to train all the models, including the lip sync models, including the video generating models, including the voice generating models. We are training it on the biggest data sets in the world. And that allows us to give and produce the best results. That's why Jiggle AI is making songs the best, is making voice cloning the best already, is making the text generation the best, video generation the best, because we have taken everything best from the market and created Jiggle AI. And we are training Jiggle AI based on the biggest data sets in the world. I don't know how to explain it even bigger. Speaking about the results of Jiggle AI video generation, we are in terms of the results of the test, public tests, we are somewhere in the area of VO. VO is the number one company. We are like two steps behind VO. That means by the time Jiggle app will be dropped publicly, I assume we will be top one in video generation as well. That's why it's that important. That's why it's that cool.
Gregor, yesterday in a call, I think Dima mentioned that in the last month or in the last 3 months, just on a testing data center or something, you guys spend, Sergey, Dmitry, you guys remember 20 plus million or something?
Yeah, we have the financial.
Who he was just about to take us.
Yeah, okay, I'm financial guy. That's why when it comes to figures, I have to jump in. Yeah, $20 million approximately were spent on this process. So we were very heavily investing into all of these technical issues.
All right. And from the point that Jiggle and blockchain, I guess, outlaw, since we're here with you, Sergey, launching into
Yeah.
US markets, from the legality point, what do we have? Can you cover full details on that?
So some feedback. Yeah, some update. So where we are, we already onboarded 12 companies in that represent, each company represent a particular project in Delaware. So we've onboarded the umbrella company that be owning all of these 12 projects in order to facilitate for investors and the investment into the entire ecosystem in case they decide to invest not in a particular project but in the entire ecosystem. We already we're in the process of onboarding the fund in BVI for those investors who would feel more comfortable investing for the tax issues through BVI infrastructure. that's the fund and the management company. So all these, and of course we started the process of getting the licenses, all the necessary licensing for to facilitate for and to make the entire picture more visible and more kind of applicable for the authorities that make them as clean as sharp as possible. Plus, if we Gregory, if we're done with the technical and the issues regarding the all the updates, I can proceed with giving some update of the new initiatives of the SEC of the government regarding the tokenization, regarding the that SEC became more friendly, more crypto friendly to different projects, and we are of
100%.
course one of them. There were some announcements on the 17th, on the 18th of March, and 30th of March, where uh, they announced that they would love and they would like and they would be more friendly for companies and projects representing crypto industry to jump into and be more uh, 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 they would let them into the market and they would like to get the $12 trillion of the pension money that are kind of stuck in the different funds and do not have access to that crypto economy. They would they start working on making that bridge
Can you,
between the pension.
Sergey, maybe you're breaking up or something. I
Yeah,
think, or I missed it. Who, when you say they, can you say who are we talking about?
the SEC,
Oh, SEC. Okay.
the finance ministry. I mean,
Okay.
yeah, SSE, SEC. Okay, SSE. Yeah.
Okay.
So they're they're opening the pension money. They're giving them opportunities to invest in the projects that kind of we
Hmm.
represent. So before that, they it was a ban. So the pension money were not allowed to be invested ours. For that purpose, we started. Okay, we want to be on the edge. We like to be on the edge, so that's why we started the process of evaluating the possibility to get the fully security token. We call it Atom Quantum to get it into the picture. The laws are not in place yet. The rules kind of are announced, but they're not implemented. But we suggest and we hope that in the nearest future, we hope in a couple of weeks, maybe a month, they would be in places where our infrastructure would be in place as well.
Sergey,
You will
I'm
be able to
sorry
present,
for
yeah,
interrupting you. I think there's something with the connection, and
Yeah, it's
it's a bit
constantly break up.
hard to
Hard.
understand for everybody. Maybe Dmitry will explain how it relies and how it applies to the alpha tokens and the jiggle tokens and to all the topics that we are discussing today. What do you
Yeah,
say?
yeah, you're breaking up pretty bad. You have
you
that
get it
connection.
in.
So Dmitry, before you cover, I just wanna to like a short intro so as a limitless community, we're no longer doing any raises. We're no longer this call is just an update call on what is going on. There is a I guess I'm not sure if we call it institutional raise without any multi-level. It's just an institutional race happening, not with us, but just wanted to make it clear. There's no promotions. This is just an update on what is going on and why are we moving into this market. And I mean,
Exactly.
there's a lot of exciting. So Dimitri, unmute yourself and
Yeah.
Yeah, just why is it good in terms of the news? Why is it a good news for all the holders of Atla or Jiggle?
So yeah, the most exciting part is not only the token that we're designing right now, with we actually committed some resources since 2021 to have the post-quantum fully secured security token. And that's a difference. Main difference between utility tokens and security tokens is that not only it will be tradable on major stock exchanges, that opens up an opportunity for growth itself, but also the Atla and Jiggle can be swapped for that. And I think we're designing the allocation so where Atla tokens and Jiggle tokens can be all rolled into this token. So, and because this token is pegged by actual company share, it makes it super secure in terms of long-term holdings and potential growth as well, potential for growth. So that's how it is different from the utility tokens, where utility has an opportunity, but that opportunity lies over how much usage there is on the platform.
Okay, and from the things what Sergey was talking about, I know you're pretty well updated on that information and have a lot of work. Since your microphone works better than his, maybe you can cover some of the things he was trying to say.
Yeah, so it is designed for, so basically the initial phase will be, we will obviously work with friends and family first. So the limitless community has a very good opportunity to come in. We definitely have some incentives for the limitless community, but the whole structure is designed to let the institutional or invite the institutional investments so that we can finally approach the potential to release these projects into different exit strategies. So this is the ultimate goal that we were going for ever since we started together, and so it is already visible. So the end game's visible. So we understand how we're going to do it, when we're going to do it. Obviously, according to the SEC rules, we cannot advertise this part, but obviously, since we see the end of the tunnel, it's a very good news for us, for all of us. I think we're all excited. We're all kind of racing now towards making that path as short as possible. But at least we now can safely say that, hey, we know what the exit could be, and we saw the opportunities already. And I think Sergey is very much embedded into that part. It's his main focus right now. He's probably pulling 20 hours a day, 7 days a week, purely dedicated to that part. So.
And I know he's traveling right now. He's not
Yes.
in the office, so maybe that's why his connection is bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. I'm pretty sure we're going to do a follow-up call shortly, maybe in a couple of weeks towards end of this month, to go more in details and updates, because I know we are in the process of developing something and we're not announcing right now, as we spoke yesterday. When I heard yesterday some of the news, it was very exciting about the development part for me, because I wanted to see behind what is going on, and I'm not sure if we're going to be able to to show it to community, the development part. But I think instead of showing it, maybe once we launch, they will experience life.
We wanted to keep the wow effect until when it's like a fully blown thing, because otherwise we're diluting the big news, the big rollout. Be patient with us. We have a lot of developments. We have built certain tracks, and we've announced that we're working with Jolly Turner. He's recording his album. We're working with other musicians right now. We've been approached by some managers of actual big names. So these things are being built up, but we want to build up that momentum so the wow effect is at its maximum, at its best. So we're giving you the technical breakthroughs, Of course, we're measuring ourselves against all the known brands and known applications. So to be able to come on top every time on every technology, this is ultra important for us because we only get the credit once of trust, and so
Yeah.
we want the users to be excited, but we want users to uh, stay with us. They need to not just try it once, but stay with us for good.
Dimitri, I think 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks. I met you here at Atlanta. I flew into Atlanta. We met Don Perry. We went for a dinner together and
Oh yeah,
talking. So I don't remember if we covered this on the call or not about the Oscar. You were
I don't
prior. You
I don't think we have. So
we
yes, I
haven't. Yeah.
was.
Why don't you
Yeah.
cover some of the things because that was pretty exciting too.
So as it happened, I was invited to the one of the biggest side events of the Oscars. So the main event, unfortunately, was already packed. We were like late in the day, sort of, to join the initiative itself. But uh, that side event included all of the stars that weren't, like, you know how only the stars that are nominated are invited into the main room, but
Mm.
everybody else still gathers in Hollywood, like next door. We were literally next door, and I was nominated for the Lifetime of Creative Achievement Award, meaning we provided so much technology to Hollywood, to game development, to design, all of the tech that becomes part of our products now uh, was recognized, and we were given an award and featured on the Hollywood Elites magazine, on the cover of the Hollywood Elites magazine. We had a three-pager article about our techie and Jiggle there. It was super well received. Like, so many musicians with big names came to me after the event itself, and they've asked to place their music and their unreleased albums onto Jiggle, and to help them to legally protect it against other AI companies, obviously, because this is a value proposition. Because once it gets registered on our platform, it is much easier for the musicians to fight against the copycats and whatever other AIs that will constantly. And we see Suno had a major issues with Warner Brother Music and other labels by ingesting their music without the copyright. So they've just had a huge settlement with Warner Brothers, but they're now going through another legal battle, or set of legal battles around the music. This is where we went the other way. So through Don Perry, we understand and we approach the copyright holders, and we just offer them to place a copy, a snapshot of that on our platform in that digital form, which protects them against any AI copycats. So we're playing smart game this time.
And
Uh,
Don Perry, he used to own a big law firm
oh,
for
he's still on the board of the biggest, it's the world's biggest law firm that protects the copyrights of musicians. He's
yeah.
still on the board of it. He was on the board of Grammys for many years. He was on so many different boards. Imagine, he promoted Elvis Presley. That he goes that far back.
Yeah.
He's super famous. He's like,
And he loves you guys. I mean,
oh,
I was eating, like, we went for dinner. He could not
yeah,
stop talking about how much he just, you guys family. You're like, you call me at 3 in the morning, ask me for anything, done. That's how he was talking. He was like, he was really impressed with the project, and he's super well connected. While we were at the restaurant, the
yeah,
owner of restaurant come up to him and ask him to meet next day to connect. And that was not just a regular restaurant. That was a actually, I don't know if you are aware of this, Dimitri. This is a pretty
yeah,
top. Yeah. And anyway, so we're
yeah.
asking for his connection, some of his people. The guy is well known in the industry, and overall, he's pretty connected to some, I guess, influencer, wealthy
Mm.
in this industry.
Yeah.
What we need.
He took us. I had another bunch of meetings with him. I came back to Atlanta at some point, and Can you guys imagine? He has photos of him on the walls of these restaurants. That's how famous he
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like I don't, I don't think I ever had something like that.
Yeah,
But
you
imagine,
go in the
yeah,
elevator and you see his pictures. You said next time you come back, our pictures, all of us, we take a picture. He's one
yeah.
of them.
So it's him as a celebrity on the wall of many restaurants, not one, but many
Mm.
restaurants we went to. He's all over. And he is very keen to come to our offices. So he already expressed that he will be traveling to us once it gets a bit warmer in around this area. I've already invited him, so he's welcome, and then he will be traveling. I think in a month's time.
He did came to Panama when you guys were in Panama.
Oh
Right?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That was the biggest move. He traveled to Panama. He spent almost a week with us, and immediately he fell in love with the project. We showed him what we are capable of doing. We showed him a little bit of behind the scenes how we're doing it, and he signed immediately. He said, "I want to be part of this. I don't want anything else. I want to focus on this, and this is going to be my lifetime thing. I want to propel you guys to where I see I can push you up to."
Yeah. Well, I think we're gonna do follow-up call.
Mhm.
I think Jeremy had a PowerPoint or not. Giving Gregory, didn't you guys work with Jeremy? Something happened. He cannot connect. We'll figure out and we'll post announcements and all the details what's been developed. If I think Gregory, you were gonna jump in and say something prior. I saw you unmuting. Try to say something. Was
Yeah.
there?
I was just remembering that we didn't cover one more exciting news about the staking opportunities on this call. So maybe do you want
That's
to speak
right.
a little bit about that right now or not? Because this is huge.
Yeah, I think for all of those kind of things we can cover, we need to put a PowerPoint. We need to, and we can like put all the things and post it in Limitless community. But I'm pretty sure today is what is only 7th, so I'm pretty sure in 2 3 weeks we'll do another call, maybe even in another week, because there's some things that are moving very fast right now, and we just wanted for people to hear where we at. It's been a while since we did a global call for our community, right?
Yeah, exactly. So okay, let me sum it up. Okay, once again, speaking about the Atla and the blockchain sports, we are entering the United States. We are adding new sports, and it's not touching only blockchain sports. It's touching the foot union. It's touching all the sports aspects that we have. Adding basketball, adding American football. This is literally the biggest step we could make to enter the United States market and work on that area as well. Um, Atlas token is listed on three more exchanges in the past months. Three more, guys. This is unbelievable, and there are even more coming. Um, we've spoken a little bit about why Atlas token is that needed and how blockchain sports arena is transforming to the in my opinion, biggest advertisement platform for the sports world ever. And why is it that massive? Speaking about the Jiggle, our AI, our own AI that we own all the IPs, all the technology, everything, all the data sets that we are creating. Our AI is showing incredible results comparing to the top players on the market. When the app will be dropped, and this will happen in a couple of months, when the app will be dropped, this will be really massive. This will be unbelievable. This will be something, I don't know, the hugest that you've ever seen. Because the app combined all the best from all the social medias in the world, all the social platforms in the world. The app has combined the mechanics of Spotify, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Spotify, Apple Music, and all the best apps. We have combined and collected all the best from everybody on the market put everything on top of the layer of AI that we have developed and we own and created Jiggle. This is just insane. So in a couple of months, the app will be live, and we are waiting impatiently for that very moment. By this time, the development is going and going and going, and we are adding more functions, more features, more and more and more great stuff to the app. This is what is happening right now. This is all the news from our side. Um, I
There,
think
there was. I'm not sure if we're probably not supposed to announce this yet, but we'll prepare for next. But I'll just want to. There is one of the. I'm not sure if it's one of the biggest evaluation companies out of US is been looking and working with you guys, right, on evaluating the project, the development that we have for the Jiggle itself alone. Only, I heard the numbers yesterday. We should not say those numbers or anything yet, but there's been a lot of development on that part too, which is who's more involved in that.
Dmitry. I think Dmitry.
Do you want to say something about without naming and numbers or because I'm not sure if we're allowed or not if there's some kind of non-disclosure contracts or anything.
Sergey is saying, not really.
Not really,
He's
not to
the
say anything, right? Then
yeah, yeah, yeah.
then let's not talk
We,
about it.
yeah,
Yeah,
we
maybe.
can give a hint later, but that will be easier. But before then, it better be
Yeah, let's
under
get
wraps.
through this. Yeah, but there's a lot going on behind the scenes. If sometimes when you wait and don't know what's going on, it feels like nothing's going on. But when behind you guys grew so much, and the development behind the most important part has been spent so much. Is the team became a larger? Not that I want to be larger, but
In some kind of, yeah, we are transforming the model that we work actually, and we are trying to increase the amount of contractors and increase the amount of um, outside teams, not in-house. So we are growing not in-house, but we are significantly growing, like in terms of our country,
okay.
our area.
Oh,
Because it's hard to manage, I don't know, thousand employees, right? But it's really really great to keep 100 best managers in house that will manage 1,000 employees outside the company.
Jeremy, something. Okay, he's finally. Anyway, so we'll do a follow-up call. We're at the top of hour, so you wanna?
We miss Jerry.
Yeah.
So much there is so much excitement actually in this call, but like you said, we miss Jeremy to bring his power,
Yeah, he has this
expressing
magic
this exciting
voice.
news, right? So to bring a lot of exciting energy, right? So because all of this news is extremely good for community, for everybody. It's very exciting, but like without Jeremy, it sounds not that exciting somehow.
Yeah. Thank you, Ilya. We're not excited.
Yeah,
No,
Edward, not because of
yes.
you. I mean, like
No.
everybody's,
Of course, sometimes we will have technical things, but the most important to pass information, and for those who are you know here with us and here, I'm sure they understand what is going on behind the scenes. There's been a lot of developments, and we'll have a call in. We'll announce in a chat. Maybe we'll put some because Jeremy prepared some of the things. He was not able to join. He's messaging me now. Everything's good. Everything's okay. He just had some he's trying to get in and he can't. Ilya, maybe because he was, it doesn't let him
Yeah,
get in.
because I'm a host now. Yeah, so he
Yeah.
probably cannot.
So yeah. Anyway, we'll post in a Limitless official channel some of the updates, and we'll announce the next call. And this is it, I guess.
All right.
Thank you everyone for joining, guys. Sergey, Dmitry, Gregory. Thank you so much,
you.
Ilya.
Thank
Do you
you.
wanna?
Thank you for having us. And guys, we're not in the ghost mode. We're here for you. Once again, drop any questions in the groups, texts, ask. We are 100% transparent and fully open to everybody. So we are here for you. We are moving on to bring the best value and the best results that we can for all of you.
Thank you. All right. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.